Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. We are officially underway here for map 1 between BHOP and Snake's Den in this relegation matchup. Relegation is double elimination, so this isn't going to be the end of the line for either team here tonight. Snake's Den already quickly making their way onto the A ramp. Now they've slowed down just a bit. Looks like they were intending on a bit of a fake there the whole time. They are falling back now, but it's not necessarily a B commit yet. Promise using quite a bit of utility there towards A, but it's just to serve as a distraction. Snake's Den is indeed making their way onto the B side, led by Chewy. The bomb is, of course, here on B. Beaky with the immediate headshot after peeking out from behind E-Box. Bomb still planted. Chewy eventually getting redemption onto Beaky. Brett gonna trade back. Brett able to reload and survive. Lands another headshot there with the P2000. Pat actually got 2 there in the midst of that chaos. And it's all up to Brett in a 1v2. He's gonna have to make this into a 4K to win the round. Tags Pat low, but he's got a lot of angles to deal with here. Kills Promise backside 1v1. Right down, land one more shot, and he does. Makes it a headshot as well. That was more damage than he needed. Pat only had 20 HP, and Brett without a kick gonna defuse the bomb just in time there. As the 10-second mark hits, BHOP able to secure pistol round in quite dramatic fashion there. Feels like we've got another good series on our hands here tonight, folks. This is a relatively balanced matchup. I would say BHOP has the at least the slight edge, as Snake's Den may have had some roster changes over the season. Or earlier in the season. I'm not sure exactly how long this 5 has been playing. I could be wrong. But regardless, BHOP obviously distinct Challenger League team, so technically in relegation overall, they have more to lose here. But as I mentioned earlier, relegation is double elimination, so regardless of what happens here tonight, both of these teams are going to have another relegation series soon. So a lot of utility and nades were exchanged there on the A ramp. Some slight damage was done to the terrorist side. Snake's Den is on a full force buy. 4 Galils and an AK now making their way towards B. The bomb is over there on the B stairs as well. Eris, with that MP9, he's probably going to have to get at least 1 or 2 there. Brett's backing him up now. Swan pushing mid. Excuse me, does kill Pat 38. Reason leading the way onto the B side, able to quickly take down Eris. Promise backing him up. Snake's Den with the man advantage, but just barely, because Promise only has 4 HP. DJF still able to get the bomb planted there due to that well-placed smoke from the terrorist side. Beaky not able to get an angle past that smoke, but does once it dissipates. Chewy gonna trade him out. Silas taking down Promise backside, and Swan on the wraparound here. He could be the X Factor. Kills Reason there towards the corner of sight, and Silas able to get that final FAMAS headshot onto Chewy. And again, BHOP will have enough time to defuse despite not having defusal kits here. Counter-terrorists win. Snake's Den on a semi-buy here with 5 Desert Eagles. Will that be enough? Snake's Den looking for some picks at upper mid and A ramp. Not really any major contact, excuse me, yet this round between these two squads. But that changes quickly. Eris takes down one at B. Swan and Eris covering both sides there. It's actually only Reason and Pat remaining now. Reason with only 7 HP. Still lurking down by the lower A ramp, but this is certainly going to be a BHOP round. Nice one dig from Reason, though, with only 7 health. Takes down Beaky. Almost looked like he could have lined up another one dig there, but obviously not enough health to pull that off. Taken down by Silas. BHOP now up by 3. No timeouts taken. Snake's Den is on another full buy here. 4 AKs, Pat on the Galil. These teams exchanging fire at the A ramp again. Smokes are down. Beaky playing much more aggressively than usual. I suppose why not? BHOP off to a strong start here. Whoa, Chewy's already spotted Beaky in the corner. Nothing Beaky could do. Just trying to dodge the flash there. Swan able to take down Pat. Lower ramp. And we are still in a balanced scenario, 4-on-4. Still quite a bit of time on the clock as well. Snake's Den a bit spread out. It does look like they might still take it A late here. Reason lurking over by B, but he's going to run right into Eris crosshairs. Eris and Brett had a pretty good crossfire going on there regardless. They probably could have taken down multiple T's if needed there. DJF leading the way onto the A side, does take down Swan backside. Silas gonna trade out. A nice smoke is tossed from Snake's Den. That will free up Promise to get the bomb planted front of default. BHOP has the man advantage. BHOP rotating in from the back of sight. Fuse has been started. It's a fake. Eris and Brett able to get those final 2 kills by the A ramp. BHOP with another clean round there, this time showing off their retake skills at the A site. I wouldn't write off Snake's Den quite yet, folks. Still relatively early in the map here, but they do need to get something going soon. They have full loss bonus and got the bomb down, so they are on another full rifle buy. 5 AKs in play here for Snake's Den. Pat looking to push through that smoke. That could be the correct play, and apparently it was, as he kills Swan, who was peeking from Zipex there. So a really solid start to the round for Snake's Den, as they really didn't lose much health there. They have decided to fall back into lower mid. Snake's Den now regrouping in the B lobby. The C4 is there as well. Are they going to wait for this smoke to dissipate here? It looks like they might. They did throw another smoke of their own there on the T side at the B stairs. BHOP is very aware of their presence there at the B stairs, but Snake's Den showing no signs of falling back, and there's only 32 seconds remaining. So it looks like they are going to send it here at B. Reason leading the way. He's already been tagged out at half HP. Air's going to finish him off there at the white container. DJF does trade back. Brett's got a big opportunity here to get a multi-kill from the center of sight. Does get one, but the trade goes out, and it's only Silas remaining here for BHOP. 10 seconds on the clock, but Silas not going to survive much longer there. Promise with a nice headshot to close out the round in favor of Snake's Den. And it appears BHOP has called for a timeout here, just a standard timeout. BHOP did have some money to fall back on, so they are on another full buy here as live play resumes. Beaky did have to settle for just a Desert Eagle, but Swan will be on an op this round. No op here on the T side yet. Reason with a nice pick there. The top of the B stairs. Swan with a great pick through the smoke there at A ramp. I think he just barely saw Chewy's silhouette. And Reason is looking for more here at the B site. 4-on-4 situation, just over a minute remaining. Nice patience from Pat at upper mid. Does take down Beaky. Brett good for the trade. Still a balanced 3-on-3 here, but Snake's Den fully going for it here at the B side. DJF able to kill Brett towards that far pillar. Promise does get the bomb planted. Default smoke is down in front of B-Box. And BHOP. Oh, Swan with the spam through E-Box in the smoke. Takes down Reason inside. He's brought this to a 2v2. That was a wicked shot. Will it be enough? Not quite. Promise able to get those final 2 kills, even though Silas got a FAMAS frag towards default there. BHOP still up by 2, but they have been left quite low on funds here now. BHOP with sidearms on a save, pushing through upper mid in unison. But Snake's Den already looking to plant the bomb over at the A site potentially. JF able to get 2 off the push. It's only Brett remaining here for BHOP. Makes his way down ladder. Can he get a little flank exit here? He will not, and BHOP is now only leading by a single round. BHOP does have some money to use, so it is going to be another full buy from them. Majority rifles. Silas will be on an SMG. Oh, Promise with a savage spam there. Through concrete to grates. Beaky definitely not going to be too thrilled about that. Snakesden not necessarily going to the A site after that. Still a lot of time to work with here. And if you're Beaky, I guess you're going to have to be real careful playing grates here moving forward in this first half. Both of these teams actually with some impressive spam kills thus far here on Vertigo. This was Snakesden's map pick. Map 2 will be BHOP's pick of Dust 2. And if this does go to a decider, it'll be Inferno. Contact surely about to be made here at the B site and at Grates as Swan takes down Chewy there at the A ramp. Eris gonna have an opportunity to stop the plant here at the B site. There's not a smoke blocking default, and Eris will take advantage. Kills DJF initially. Reason gonna trade out. 3-on-3 scenario. Brett doing some light damage into sight. Him and Silas are able to clear sight fully. Brett with two nice little A1S headshots there to close out the round. That's going to put BHOP back up by 2.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Snakesden still had some cash to use. They are on 4 AKs and an op here. Some utility being exchanged at the A ramp, but straightforward opening to the round here. Snakesden again just spreading out on their default, looking for picks. Snakesden now getting a bit aggressive upper mid, dodging those Molotovs, taking a step back. Beaky tagged very low from that initial interaction at ramp. Snakesden still looking to take this ramp. That's where the bomb is as well. They do have a lurker upper mid. Snakesden now making the commit to the A side. Eris on the full flank through T-spawn does kill Reason at the T bridge. Swan with a great angle there to stop the push from back alley. He does DJF down. Bomb is down. BHOP with the 2-man advantage. Chewy does pick up the C4, making his way towards sight. Tags Brett to half HP through that smoke, center his sight. He's going for that plant. Takes nade damage, does get bomb planted. Brett eventually finishing him off. Swan to trade out onto Pat front sight. Promise left all alone at Zipex, finished off by Beaky, who did survive that entire round with just 14 HP. And BHOP able to defend the A site and clinch the round, only losing a single player in the process. Picks upper mid. Brett is ready. Lines up 3 with the A1S. BHOP should certainly be able to close out the round now. Chewy walks right into Swan's crosshairs. Swan registering another op kill for himself, and it's only Reason remaining here for Snakestan. He does kill Brett over by the T stairs. Things have gone very quiet in the server. Swan keeping an eye on the T-bridge, and that's exactly where Reason was walking towards. BHOP now up by 4. See if Snakestan decides to take a timeout here or not. Snakestan with the semi-buy. Upgraded pistols. Chewy leading the way upper mid with that Tech 9. Takes down Brett with a point-blank headshot. Picks up an A1S. DJF backing left to kill Beaky. Swan going to take down 2 upper mid. Reactions from Swan. Airs the headshot. Reason at the B side. And able to take down Pat at big box upper mid as well. BHOP again up by 5. Or rather their first lead up by 5. This is their largest lead of the map. Snakestan still with cash to use. 5 AKs in play here from the terrorist side, and Snakestan I feel like could still have success anywhere on the map. It's just coming down to small details, it seems. Just a single trade here and there that has ultimately determined the round. And obviously that huge play from Brett at upper mid and some of those other attack kills the past few rounds have been pretty big there from the BHOP side. Wasn't able to get the initial pick there near mid. Beaky takes down 1 at the A ramp. 4-on-4 situation, just over a minute remaining. Nice headshot from Promise. As he closes in on the A side here with his teammates. Snakestan does have the man advantage now, using utility here towards A. Swan in the back alley, able to stop Pat from advancing any further here towards A. Reason with a nice nade backside. Swan down. 10 seconds, and Promise able to get another headshot here towards center of sight. It's all up to Silas now. He does trade back onto Promise, tags Reason low, but he's dealing with some difficult angles here, but he still lines up DJF and Reason just past the default boxes towards back alley. And Silas staying cool under pressure. That's going to give BHOP a 9th round. Snakestan again on a full buy. Promise with an AWP this round. He's looking for the early pick and he finds it. Normally it's been Swan getting those defensive op picks at ramp, but not this time. And those are kind of the aggressive picks that Snake's Den needs right now, since these normal strategic site executions are just not really working out for them. So they gotta start getting a bit more bold with the play calling here, I would say. I would like to see Snake's Den work upper mid at least once more. I know Brett did put a stop to them that one round, but they did get quite a few picks at upper mid on multiple other rounds. And DJF looking to work upper mid just as we were talking about there, but Era's still able to put him down. Pat and Chewy will get some picks here towards both bomb sites, and it's actually Pat leading Snake's Den onto the B side. Promise gets the bomb planted. Snake's Den with the man advantage as they look to defend the planted C4. We'll see if BHOP ends up saving here or not. It's going to come down to probably if Brett gets a pick here in the next few seconds or not. Which, even though he dinks Pat, he's not going to be able to get the frag there. BHOP just going to fall back to save these weapons. And Snake's Den could still mount a comeback here on Vertigo, even if they only finish this half with 4 rounds. Two rounds remaining here in the half. Still fully equipped, but Reason gonna pick Eris below the B stairs. Brett looking for redemption here. Tosses the Molotov lower B stairs, peeks into the B lobby, takes down DJF. But Brett took a significant amount of damage there. He is gonna fall back onto the B site. Does kill Brett at the corner pillar. He's ready for more. He can kill Pat from behind. E-Box Reason does get the trade. 2v2 situation. Bomb is not planted. Silas takes down Reason right inside of that smoke, and then Swan able to register that final kill towards default. Chewy down, and BHOP in the lead 10-4. As we head into the final round of the first half, Snake's Den will be on a proper rifle buy here with a minimum of 4 AKs. Promise gonna have to settle for a 50 caliber handgun here. Leading the way towards the A ramp here for Snake's Den. They're now slowing down due to these defensive smokes, but not fully falling back yet. Chewy actually progressing there towards grades. Brett coming around that corner. Does react in time to land the headshot there onto Chewy. Silas, nice AK control down the A ramp. Promise will meet his demise there. BHOP with a 2-man advantage, and all 3 remaining terrorists have taken a significant amount of damage. Beaky peeking past that smoke at the lower A ramp, able to finish off Pat there. And It's only 2 T's remaining here. DJF hopping up onto Greats. Does take down Brett in that smoke grenade. Snake's Den letting their presence be known here at the A site. BHOP peeking from backside, and it's going to be Beaky getting both kills from the side red boxes. That's going to bring an 11th round to BHOP, and they're looking strong here on Vertigo. It did appear that Snake's Den was going to rally a bit, but it only turned into 4 rounds for them there. So they're not completely out of this. Snake's Den, definitely a talented squad and certainly capable of a comeback here as we already go live for the second half now. Way to the B side. This is a B rush for BHOP. Brett able to immediately connect with that Glock. Chewy down. Snake's Den trying to get some picks here from backside. Pat might have an angle here. Side Greats, he does. Whips the 180. Get 2 more USP headshots. Huge play there from Pat. DJ with a USP headshot of his own there. Upper mid, Beaky down. And it's only Eris remaining here at the B side. He does get 1 with those dualies by way of headshot. But it's DJF finding another USP headshot for himself there in response. He secures the defuse. And Snake's Den does find a 5th round for themselves. BHOP lurking up the A ramp. They are on a 4 spy here. 3 Galils, a MAC-10, and a Deagle. I think they've got a pretty solid shot at getting this done here at the A site. They're showing no signs of falling back quite yet. Nikki and Eris already peeking onto the A site. Utility being used on site. BHOP, they're gonna send it. Smokes are down. Chewy trying to spam through that smoke, but Snake's Den not able to get an angle here from backside. BHOP should be able to get this bomb planted. Eris, great reaction towards the back of site, lands the little headshot. BHOP was able to get the bomb planted. Pat gonna kill Brett side of default. 4-on-4 situation. Pat surviving that skirmish with only 10 HP. Can go either way here. DJF advancing towards front side does kill Beaky off to the side of Greats. And DJF able to get those final 2 kills towards the top of the A ramp. What a way to close things out there for DJF with that hat trick. Thomas gonna secure the defuse. A comeback not looking all that out of the picture now. Hop on a semi-buy with some upgraded pistols, making their way towards B. Eris leading the way, but Reason able to take down 2 there, front sight. Brett over at mid did take down DJF with a blind pistol headshot. Bomb's been planted here at the B side, but just a moment later, Chewy takes down Brett with a nade there towards default. Chewy able to headshot Swan near default as well. Reason gonna get that final A1S headshot at the B side, and Snake's Den able to close out the round here at B after only losing a single player defensively. BHOP still up by 4, and they do have money for a full buy here. But Snake's Den does feel like they're knocking on the door now. Seems like they have found their footing now, especially here on the defensive side of Vertigo. Reason spamming through the grades did tag Beaky down to below half HP there. Below the B stairs. All 10 players in the server still alive here. Isn't it always unsettling seeing players toss the bomb like that? Like, I know it's gonna hit the invisible block there, but jeez. BHOP still advancing here at the A ramp, but Snake's Den is fully prepared. They've got a man at Zipex as well, just hiding there behind the sandbags. BHOP continuing to lurk closer here towards A. Beaky looking to make his move towards back alley. He's actually taking a step back, but his team's still holding it down the A ramp. And looking like a full A commit here from BHOP. Pat peeking from Zipex, kills 3 with that A1S. Bomb is down, and it's only Brett remaining. He's going to take some spam damage, and BHOP cannot seem to catch a break here in the second half, as they have not been able to capture a round here yet in the second half. Brett will get a late kill there onto Promise at the top of the ramp ledge, but that's of course not going to change the outcome as time expires. Snake's Den now trailing by just 3 rounds. BHOP is on a full rifle buy. Silas did have to settle for a Galil. Contact being made at the A ramp early. Chewy does pick Swan lower ramp. Those early interactions at ramp are always so important. Like there's always picks going out at this level of competition there at A ramp early. Beaky did get a frag there onto the B site, but he's taking quite a bit of damage, and Snake's Den does seem prepared to stop the plant. DJF trying to watch that flank at the mid boost, and he does. Headshots Brett as Brett popped his head up there from the other side of boost box. Promise gonna stop Beaky from making his way onto default here at B, and it's only Silas and Eris versus 4. Eris looked like he was going to get at least one there, wasn't able to do so. Silas takes down DJF backside, but Pat to get that final trade. Snake's Den has sliced the lead here to just 2 rounds. Peeking upper mid, able to get the initial stop. Able to headshot Silas off the re-peek as well. That was a quick one. Swan did trade out, but Chewy gonna trade back for 2. And it's only Beaky left alive for BHOP Esports. He's gonna be fragged there at the front of the B site. And Snake's Den gonna have an opportunity to tie things up here for the first time since the start of this match. BHOP will be on a full rifle buy. Swan on an AWP once more. Swan, great spam. Takes down Chewy through the yellow tar. Beaky with another pick there towards the A site as well. DJF stops Eris over near B. Silas, solid headshot there onto Pat at the lower A ramp. BHOP has the strong advantage here. 2-man advantage, and DJF only has 10 HP remaining over there on the B site. BHOP creeping up the A ramp. And barring some sort of tragedy, BHOP should absolutely close this out unless Promise goes absolutely wild here, which he does get the first. Brett down near Grates, and BHOP does need to be careful. It's all going to come down to Beaky versus Promise here at the back alley. Beaky hears that scope, and he's not going to let Promise survive any longer. DJF right there, center of sight, red boxes. Can't imagine he's going to survive too much longer there with only 10 HP, and he won't. Swan going to take him down off the peak there. BHOP back up by 2. But things still very tense here as we get into the latter rounds of the second half. Snake's Den with cash to fall back on, so they'll be on another full buy. Promise on the op once more. BHOP using some utility towards both sides, but it's going to be DJF getting that pick upper mid. BHOP looking to still make a play potentially here at the A ramp. BHOP still with a solid shot at taking the A side here, but it's going to need to be a very clean execution. And they're going to have to be very aware of Pat here on the boost. Pat peeking over the yellow wall, kills Beaky. Silas kills the man who boosted him, Chewy, but Chewy getting the kill post-mortem in response there by way of Molotov. Eris going to fake the plan. He's only got 25 HP. Snake's Den with a 2-man advantage. Less than 10 seconds on the clock. Eris going to fake the plant again, and BHOP running out of time. Eris does line up 2 there from default. And Swan getting 1 more frag as time expires, but there was still a CT remaining there backside. That really was coming down to it there. Eris almost pulled that off for BHOP. Timeout has been called by BHOP. BHOP does have some cash to use. It will be rifles again for them. Swan on the op. Live play resuming. BHOP again looking for early picks at the A ramp. But Snakesden has 3 players anchored here pretty close to the A ramp. BHOP still able to spam Chewy through that smoke down to 56. But no clear commit there towards A from BHOP. Beaky, nice headshot here to open things up. The A side with that Galil takes down his second. He's gonna plant the bomb inside of that smoke at default. That's exactly what you want to see if you're a BHOP fan. Snakesden just gonna fall back to save the weapon. So this is gonna be a 13th round for BHOP. Can they continue to stay cool and collected here for the remainder of the map? Snakesden still obviously going to be on majority rifles here this upcoming round. Promise going to be able to still retain this op as well.
Terrorists win.
Swan looking for the initial pick here at A ramp again, but it's actually Silas spamming his A1S and landing a headshot through the smoke there at the A ramp, but his Promise one-upping him with a collat at upper mid. Lining up 2 BHOP players with that Arctic Warfare Magnum. That's going to give Snakesden the man advantage. Still a lot of time remaining in the round. But Snakesden definitely don't want to let that collat go to waste. You know they're hungry to close out this round. BHOP. They've regrouped in the B lobby, now making their way onto the B stairs. They're letting their presence be known here. Tossing a Molotov in utility here onto the B side. Beaky leading the way with his A1S. Gonna boost Swan up, who's got that op. Swan making a safe jump out. Swan does pick Reason backside, but it was technically a trade. DJF trading right back. Silas gonna headshot DJF in response. 1v2 situation, 20 seconds on the clock. All 3 remaining players with full health. Silas faking the bomb plant, peeks from default. Headshots. Chewy gets the final headshot behind E-Box. Onto Promise. Incredible play there under pressure from Silas. We've seen some big clutches from him recently in Challenger League and some other tournaments, and that was some more of it right there. Saw him go big in the CCT tournament as well, where BHOP finished in second. championship there. Snake's Den low on funds this round, so BHOP could be getting another quick round here. Snake's Den full saving with just 5 USPs in play. BHOP looking to make a play onto the A side. They are getting flanked. DJF picking 1 on the flank, but BHOP killing 4 quickly in response. Beaky finding another AK headshot there onto Reason at the bottom of ladder, and that does bring BHOP to map point here on map 1 of this best of 3. BHOP lurking towards the A ramp again. Chewy landing some light spam damage early here. And Swan's got the right idea looking at Sandbags halfway up ramp. Pat is hiding behind Sandbags there. He's now falling back towards the top of the A ramp. Swan fragging Chewy as soon as that smoke dissipated on grade. Silas gonna headshot Pat halfway up ramp as well. And BHOP again looking like they're gonna make a clean A execution. Silas going for the plant here. Default does successfully get the C4 planted. This is map point scenario. DJF fragging 1 from backside. Swan taking down Reason in response. DJF headshotting Silas by default. BHOP with just a single man advantage. Now it's a 2v2 as DJF fragged Swan right behind Zipex. Fuse is fake. Promise kills Eris at the top of ramp. It's Beaky over at Zipex. Promise fakes the defuse. Beaky stepping back behind Sandbags, but gets fragged after making that final peek. But it doesn't matter. Promise did not have a defusal kit, and that will be the detonation and the map. So Snake's Den, after having a solid rally there in the second half, just weren't quite able to pull things together those last few rounds. They did make some great executions at both sites those last 4 rounds or so, but ultimately BHOP showing strong defense and retake abilities at both sides. So BHOP does come up victorious here on Snake's Den's own map pick. We will be headed to Dust 2, BHOP's pick, in a few minutes here. Stick with us.
We love how we stuff